Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are... So it's down to business here. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Sal. Sal. Now it's Mbolo. And here's Mbolo. Mbolo! That was mighty close. Moved on forwards.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Ricardo Rodriguez. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Switzerland are playing very deep here. They seem happy to let their opponents have the ball. They're not bothered.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Ball's going out of play. Muscular approach does pay off here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Some good work on the right flank here. Switzerland going wide appreciably more than they had been.
Yeah, they're just making more of the increased time on the ball there and asking some interesting questions too, whether it's bringing someone into play or drifting inside. Good movement.
Probing pass. It's gone for a throw-in. That's really well manoeuvred. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Sal. Elects to cross. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Can he spark a counter here? Qatar are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Ricardo Rodriguez. Sal. Sal cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Aim forwards. Defending of the desperate variety. Vargas. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Qatar getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. And it's played forward. Lofted upfield.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Freuler. There's the delivery.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Aim forwards. Vargas. Now then, the ball's come loose. Well, they could break here. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Sal. Showing good feet. Chooses to go back. Played out to the right. He's had a shot! Goal! Switzerland! And Switzerland take the lead. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
And Bolo really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting flustered on such a tough skill. And for me, it was controlled perfection.
Switzerland have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though.
And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And the game has already resumed here.
Qatar can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Chance for a shot!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
And it's played forward. Moved on forwards. It's a quick ball upfield. That has been cut short. Vargas. Oh, he's found support out wide. Now it's Freuler. Freuler. Now the ball in. Chance, surely! Rodriguez plays it short. Oh, what a climb! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And they win it back again. Freuler. Vargas. Freuler. Can he latch on to this? Thinks one through. And that was very necessary. They've played it short. Turns and goes back. Big chance! Oh, they could be caught out here. No way through, so back it comes. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller. Qatar really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
That's really well manoeuvred. Cuts out the pass. Sal. Zakaria shifted upfield.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Vargas. And he's on a charge. He is just caressing the ball. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Clears it away. Gets a foot in here. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Now who's going to be first to this? And he has been fouled there. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Sal with the foul. Dealt with nicely by the defence. He's in plenty of space here. He is through here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Ricardo Rodriguez. Vargas. Freuler. Now it's Vargas. Freuler. Can he deliver? Proves too strong.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
A chance to play it in. That's good play. First time shot! Danger averted for now. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That has been knocked clear. That's very neat. Oh, what a pass! Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
He's gone for it! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Chance for a cross, maybe now or never.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Vargas. Freuler.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode. Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And back to the keeper they go. And time is up. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for